Have you ever reached the end of another day feeling like you worked hard, stayed busy, and kept trying, yet somehow you're still in the same place? You tell yourself you'll push harder tomorrow, but nothing seems to move. It can leave you wondering if something is wrong with you, when in reality, the problem may not be your effort at all. If you've been asking yourself why you feel stuck even when you're trying, you're not alone. Many people mistake constant activity for meaningful progress. But emotional healing, discipline, and lasting growth begin when you stop measuring effort alone and start understanding what's quietly holding you back. Have you ever caught yourself thinking this way? Today, we'll explore why you feel stuck even when you're trying, what keeps this cycle alive, and how a few honest shifts can help you regain momentum, inner peace, and confidence. Many people fill every hour with activity but rarely pause to ask whether those actions actually move them toward the life they want. Being constantly busy can create the comforting feeling of progress while hiding the fact that you're repeating the same routines. Motion and momentum are not the same thing. One keeps you occupied. The other changes your future. Real progress begins when your daily actions are guided by intention instead of habit. Sometimes you keep trying harder without realizing you're solving the wrong problem. You focus on motivation when the real issue is fear. You blame laziness when you're actually exhausted. You chase productivity while ignoring emotional wounds that quietly drain your energy. Lasting growth begins when you stop treating the surface and become curious about what truly keeps you stuck beneath it. You tell yourself you're waiting for more knowledge, better timing, or greater confidence before taking the next step. But sometimes preparation becomes another way of avoiding uncertainty. You don't need perfect certainty before moving forward. Confidence usually grows after action, not before it. Every meaningful step teaches your mind that uncertainty isn't something to fear. It's often the doorway to growth. Old disappointments have a way of quietly influencing today's decisions. A previous failure, rejection, or setback can convince you that the future will always look the same. Without realizing it, you begin protecting yourself instead of growing. The past should offer wisdom, not permission to stop believing in yourself. Healing happens when yesterday becomes a lesson instead of a prediction. People often underestimate the power of consistent, ordinary actions. They wait for dramatic breakthroughs while ignoring the quiet victories happening every day. Reading one page, making one difficult phone call, finishing one task, or choosing one disciplined habit may seem insignificant, but those moments reshape identity over time. Progress rarely arrives all at once. It grows through repeated choices that seem small until you look back. Have you ever caught yourself comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel? Comparison creates the illusion that everyone else is moving faster while you're standing still. But every person's path includes struggles that remain unseen. Peace returns when you measure today's progress against yesterday's version of yourself instead of someone else's success. That's where genuine confidence begins to grow. The habits you repeat are often connected to the story you believe about yourself. If deep down you still see yourself as someone who always quits, fails, or falls behind, your actions eventually begin supporting that belief. But identities can change. Every disciplined decision becomes evidence that you're becoming someone new. The future doesn't depend only on what you do. It also depends on who you believe you're becoming. One of the biggest reasons people give up is because change usually becomes visible much later than it begins. Growth happens quietly before it becomes obvious. Roots grow long before trees bear fruit. That's why patience, discipline, gratitude, and steady effort matter so much. Keep showing up even when the results seem invisible. The work you're doing today may already be changing you in ways you simply can't see yet. If you've been wondering why you feel stuck even when you're trying, remember this: feeling stuck doesn't mean you're incapable. It often means your effort needs clearer direction, deeper awareness, and greater patience. Keep choosing the next right step, even when progress feels slow. Protect your inner peace, trust the process of growth, and allow today's disciplined actions to become tomorrow's confidence. Share your thoughts below. How are you healing today? And if this message encouraged you, subscribe to Motivation and Healing for more conversations that strengthen your mind, restore your hope, and help you build a life of purpose, resilience, and lasting growth.